Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Is that loud? Is that loud? Check, check. Ah! It's too loud. Oh my god, it's too loud. Too loud. Chill out, bro. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh my god. This is where the song gets good. Wow, 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 wow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Did we get the meow, 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 meow? Did we get it right? What's up, weirdos? What are you doing? It's Monday. This microphone is being weird. All right, I got it new. It's a new spot. It's a new spot for the microphone. I don't know. We want it out of the way, but we can't get it out of the way. Oh my god, what the hell? The dingle dangle. The dingle dangle's getting loose. Okay, there we go. All right, did we get it figured out? Did we get it figured out, everybody? I'll never know. Oh my god, is there enough there's not enough people in the chat. Where's all the chatters, dude? People are supposed to be chatting rambunctiously. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's time to freak out. Okay? What's everybody doing? What are you doing on Monday? It's been a busy day for you. Oh my god, I almost just dropped that. Okay, let's put that over there. I want that. Push those over that way. Okay. It's been a busy Monday for your boy. Okay? It's been a busy Monday, which is not the worst thing in the world. It's okay. It's all good busy, right? Lots of stuff to do is always a good thing, right? Staying busy, things going on, is a good thing, okay? Anytime that you get unbusy, it's pretty much not great, because then you're like, oh, what am I doing? I don't know what to do. I'm not busy. Anyhow, it's, the thoughts. The thoughts are just deep today, you know what I'm saying? Deep thoughts with your boy on a Monday. What's up to Frank Dominguez, Skog Shrimp and Stuff, Alyssa Bentley, Witchy Cat, Aubrey, Joel G, and Bentley Pasco. What's up, everybody? Hopefully everything is going well. Kelly Roach. What is up, Kelly? Sneaking into the chat here right at the beginning of the show. Just sneaking in right at the beginning. All right, I'm into it. Kelly's here, which immediately reminds me that the football is going on. I watched the replay of the Buffalo Football Bills versus the Kansas City Football Chieftains. And what a bummer, dude. What a bummer for your boy Josh Allen. I was hoping that they would make it and we would see a game. Baltimore Football Ravens versus the Buffalo Football Bills. That's what I was hoping to see. But we are instead going to see the Football Ravens versus the Football Chieftains. Okay? So, kind of a bummer, and mainly because I was just hoping that that Joshua Allen, he's such a nice young lad. I was hoping that he would get a chance to play in the AFC Football Championships. And unfortunately, it was not the year for them again. Another year. They're not gonna get to try for the AFC Championshipers. And mad respect to all the Buffalo Bill fans who had to scoop all of the snow out of the stadium, which, okay, I admire that. I admire that the fans were able to go and scoop the snow. I'm glad that the fans got to go shovel the snow. How in the year 2024, an NFL franchise, the best thing that they could come up with was, well, why don't we call people and see if they can come scoop the snow, the fans? How have they not organized something? But it would remind me to go back to the Vikings stadium when it collapsed with the snow. Vikings. Yeah, it would help if I could type, but it's hard when I turn my body like this. Stadium. What are we looking for? Snow? Snow collapse. There we go. Should we go back to that video? You know, we were at this video this one time when it collapsed. Should we go back to it? What year was this? Was this 2010? Is that how long it was? Okay, but I'm figuring that, like, if this did happen in 2010, then the NFL has had time to go like, hey, there could be a snow disaster where the roof could fall in. Like, why don't we get snow removal figured out so that it doesn't turn into this whole thing where we got to get the fans to come shovel the snow out of the stadium. I don't know. That it just occurred to me, you know. They're making billions of dollars. Don't they have like a snow situation they could figure out? Fish Tropic of Canada said free labor. It wasn't free. They, in fact, were paying Buffalo Bills fans $20 an hour to come shovel snow, which I don't even know how any of that works, because I would imagine there were a whole lot of people there that signed up to, air quote, shovel snow and just were there for, 10 hours tailgating and hopefully got a paycheck, which would be cool, because then, it's kind of like getting a bonus, some of the payback for how expensive football tickets are these days. So maybe that's the way they were looking at it. They're like, hey, we're just giving some refundage to the homies for buying really expensive tickets. Hey, speaking of expensive tickets, this show is essentially free, okay? But there's one thing that you got to do, and that's push the like button. You got to wiggle right up on the like button. I don't know why. It's a thing we say to do, because then a number changes within a computer system somewhere, and then it's like, wow, look at that. The number changed. I don't really care. I'm just supposed to do it. And my little notes thing here say I'm supposed to tell people to hit the like button, so I'm doing it, okay? I got to obey the notes, the notepad that say hit the like button. And then because I said hit the like button, the other thing I'm supposed to tell you about is you could become a YouTube member. We only have 51. Oh my God, we have 56 members. I got to update this number. Factually incorrect number on the screen. We have 56 members. As last week we had 5 new gifted memberships thanks to Witchy Cat, I believe. And the patron numbers, oh my God, we better go look those up, because this show, if it's about one thing, it's about trying to be accurate with numbers, okay? 120. Oh my God, almost died. You guys just almost witnessed a human death. Would I get demonetized if I die on my own channel? If I just keel over dead, does my channel get demonetized? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let's look it up. Time to look it up. If you die on your own live stream, what would we say? Like, are you demonetized? Let's see. Yeah, so you can't do dangerous or illicit or illegal activities that risk serious physical harm or death. Yes, true. But if you just die on your own channel, if a famous YouTuber died, what happened to his or her? No, that's his or her. That what happened to their channel. Yeah. I don't know. That doesn't matter. Well, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be an answer here. Maybe somebody can bring us an answer. If I just drop dead, does my channel get demonetized? Do I get a full demonetization strike? I don't know. Either way. Speaking of demonetization, this channel can still exist because of the YouTube members, because of the patrons chipping in a couple bucks a month. I'm back finally getting edits done, which is amazing. As you guys know, I had to resurrect a different computer so that I could try to get edits done, because this computer just kept hanging up and having issues that I could not resolve without potentially buying like a $2,000 video card. So I looked in a different direction. I looked around in a different direction, and I bought a $150 CPU that was used, put it in that old computer, and then I bought a $300 video card and I put it in that computer. and I took some of my hard drives and I put them in that computer, and then I updated everything and I put them in that computer, and boy, was that one of the I have to admit, I got to admit something to you guys just so you can understand. There was moments of, what's that scene in A Christmas Story where the kid's talking about how his dad could string together the swears? I forget what he was saying. I forget what was that scene? We need the scene from A Christmas Story about dad swearing. Let's see if we can't find the text for it. We can't watch the clip because I'll get demonetized, and then I would require somebody to become a new member because we would get demonetized. Oh, here we go. In the heat of battle, my father wove a tapestry of obscenity that, as far as we know, is still hanging in space over Lake Michigan. Which, yeah, I think, I don't know, whatever lake is around here, whatever lake is around here, there's probably a cloud of obscenity hanging over it from me trying to get the computer to work. And boy, howdy, a lot of late nights trying to configure the Intel Arc. As Skog says, what's the verdict on the Arc, guy? Is it worth it? Okay, I will say this. We got to... so we first have to look up, there's a new Intel Arc Battle Mage coming out. Intel and a company, blah, 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 what is the Battle Mage? So Battle Mage is the next version of the Intel Arc GPU, which stands for Graphics Processing Unit, Video Card, whatever you want to call it. There's a new version coming out, and a lot of people are very excited for it. The one that I got is the original Arc, whatever, 16 gig. I don't know. I have the boxes somewhere. I don't know. And so far, I'm actually happy with its performance for video editing. It has worked quite well in conjunction with the CPU that I put in. And one of the reasons for that, the CPU that I put in has a much higher clock rate than my old Threadripper that's in here. So the Threadripper that's in this computer runs at like 3 gigahertz, 3.1 I think, is basically what it wants to run at. The new CPU has a boost of 5.7 or something like that. Don't quote me exactly on these numbers. It's close, but not scientifically accurate, specific. But the boost on this CPU, single core, is way above 5 gigahertz, and it allows my video processing to work so much better because a lot of the video processing actually is going single thread by single thread. And I know this is confusing to fish people that are like, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But regardless, I'm pretty happy with its performance, and I'm actually kind of excited to see what comes out with the Battle Mage stuff that's going to come out. Because if you're talking about a video card that is potentially as competitive as it sounds, at a price point that's like $500 or something like that, it's pretty, I would say, pretty exciting. I think realistically in my world, you know, with a potential like way to upgrade what I've got over here in 12 months or something like that is potentially exciting. So I would say that like purchasing the video card that I have right now, I would say if you got it for like $200 or $150 or something like that, I got mine for $260. I had a discount somewhere, like it was $300. I had like some percentage off that made it $260, whatever the hell percentage I had off. So I think realistically it was a good investment. If you could get it cheap, it's probably worthwhile, especially if you don't have something. But if you already have something and you can wait a little while, I would just wait till the Battle Mage comes out and get that, because the big side that I would say of what's going on with Intel is they are updating all sorts of drivers super frequently. I basically get an update every 4 days at least at least weekly on them optimizing stuff. So it seems like the big difference is that Intel has a fairly large team. They have a lot of money at their disposal, so but they have a fairly large team working on updating the drivers and stuff like that. So that's been pretty good. Oh my God, Aquarium Adventures is here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, we got off on a tangent about GPUs there for a minute because the GPU I got is working well. I'm happy with how well it's working. I wouldn't say it's like laser bolt lightning, wizard jizz good, but it's, you know what I mean? It's working and I'm happy. So I feel like we've reached a happy place with the graphics card. So, but I am fairly excited if they do put something out that competes with the 4080 for like $500 or something like that, because the competition is always good, especially in computer parts. Yeah, the one I got is the Arc A770 16 gig, and it's overall I'm pretty happy. And I don't know when the next version's coming out. I'm trying to read a couple articles here while I talk. I don't know if anybody actually has a release date, but it's said to be coming out early 2024. So I think we'll all forget about it for a little bit, and then all of a sudden there'll be a release. It's out now, and I'll be like, oh, we didn't even know. We didn't even know it was coming. We didn't even know it was coming. I'm just here for the lumberjack sawmill content, really. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, man. If we gotta see that piece of wood right back there, I have a video on how I made this countertop, this giant countertop that's behind me. It's actually way back there. I can't even touch it. Look how far back there it is. It's a big chonker piece of wood. How many inches thick is it? Well, we'd have to convert to centimeters so that you overseas folks would understand. Okay, here we go. This will make a lot of sense. It's 6.35 centimeters thick. Does that make sense? 6.35 centimeters. So, is it thick? Is that a thick piece of wood? I don't know. Does it 6.35 centimeters? Is that a thick piece of wood? I don't. It's hard to say. Hopefully we get some valued opinions on whether or not 6.35 centimeters is a thick piece of wood. And then we'll know. If we get some valued input. Mike says, Tonina Belem still going strong? No. If we're talking about old plants from old videos, I don't have any of those plants. But I want to tell I'm gonna give you a little peek behind the curtain. At the end of next week, I get to go and tour a very cool facility. Am I going to tell you what the facility is? No. Is it exciting? Yes. Am I going to make a video about it? Hell yeah, I'm going to make a video about it. I got to cover the mileage, bro. I got to cover the mileage. We got to make a video. We get to tour a facility, and then I'm hopefully setting up a couple more facility tours very soon with stuff that's going on. So as you guys know, I'm not involved with any fish keeping companies now. So if you are a very world famous fish keeping company of some kind, or some company of whatever kind, and you want to give me a fat stack of cash to make videos about your shit, hit me up, bro, because I need some income. You know what I'm saying? I need some income. Okay, we need the cash coming in the door, and I want to make content. I'm thinking Dune 3. Dune 3 is probably going to be... I'm going to take over for Denis Villeneuve, however you say his name. I don't know how to say his name appropriately. We should probably look that up. How do we pronounce it? Villeneuve. pronunciation. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Are we ready for it? Was I even close? Let's see.
Denis Villeneuve.
Nope, I was not even close. Denis Villeneuve, right?
Denis Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve. Denis
Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve. Okay, I love his content. I don't know if I meet him. Can I just call him Dennis or something? I don't know. Denis? Oh, I guess I could say Denis. That's easy. I don't know if I'll be able to ever say his last name if I ever meet him, but God damn it, I want to take over and do Dune 3. This time it's personal, right? Because it's Dune 1, First Blood. Dune 2, Electric Boogaloo. Dune 3, this time it's personal, right? Isn't that how it goes? I think that's how it goes. Let's look. Frank Herbert. Frank Herbert is the author, correct? And I know this because I've read all these damn books. And I started listening to them, the audio version of them. And I'm like, yeah, I read this. I know this. I know what's happening. Yeah, I know what's going on. And then we got into the later Dune books, and I was like, hey, guys, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know what's going on, dude. So I looked up Frank Herbert, and it turns out he was born in Tacoma, where I used to live. Do you guys remember when I used to live in Tacoma? I don't live there anymore. So then I got excited because I was like, maybe he'll want to be, maybe I can meet up with him, and he could explain some of this crap to me. And it turns out he died in 1986. So I'm about 40 years late to the party, right? I'm about 40 years late to the party to be able to ask him some questions about Dune. You know what I'm saying? And then I got depressed again. I got super depressed. I got sad. And then I went back to doing what I was doing before I was distracted by the idea. Okay? Tacoma. That's right. Tacoma. Anyhow. Speaking of woodworking, would it be crazy to have a fold-up desk attached to a 4-foot tank stand that has a sump under it? No, I don't think it would be crazy. The only thing is that I would consider securing it to the ground or the wall, the stand. And it would need to be attached to something, but definitely doable, and it's something I've thought about before. Like on the front of the stand, like have the front of the stand be an actual flip up thing. And I did a test of that with a short one. God. All right, let me start over. I wanted to put a desk on the face of a stand for an aquarium because I was like, then you'd have this flip up. And it would be so useful. So I tested it out. Instead of doing a big giant piece of wood, I did like a 12-inch piece of wood, and I put it along the front, and I made like a countertop in the front. And guess what happened? A bunch of shit collected on that, and there was a bunch of stuff there, and then it was more difficult to get in the tank. So I did not like it. I scrapped it. But we can try it, Alyssa. If that's something that's going to work for you in your application, we're going to try it. So we'll have to just get some hinges and some big chunky chunks of wood. You know what I'm saying? And I know where to get them. I know where we can get those. Like this butcher block right here. This desk is made out of butcher block. Can you guys hear me? You can probably hear it a little bit. It wasn't my intention to attach the microphone stand to the desk, but it just works so good. I drilled a hole through it, and I put a big bolt in there, and now it's attached to the desk. Now it's attached to the desk, and I can just like, hello, microphone. Now it's time to do some voiceover work. Here's Gerald cutting his finger with a table saw. Right? And then I can be like, get out of here. And so it's working. It wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan, but the plan changed. And I actually have my mixer is right here now, and I can't wait to get it in its exact location and then plug all of the microphones and shit in there so then I can, like mess with my own audio and make me sound like a tiny child or whatever. But I'm excited for that. That's an exciting thing for the future. Audio drops are not working yet. I fucking tried to do that earlier, and I was like, "Oh my god, MIDI is such a pain in my balls," and I was losing my cool. I was losing my cool on Friday. Was it Friday? I don't know. Whatever. Last week, I was losing my cool, and I was like, "I'm just gonna set this aside because I 100%. I'm just like forgetting a step, you know. Time for the next meeting. Cheers, gang. Well, see ya, Bentley. Hope to see you in person sooner than later instead of just a one-way chat with me talking to the internet. Dune, Children of Dune, God Emperor of Dune, Chapter House Dune. After that, I lost it. It gets a little wild. I gotta admit. If you think the original Dune is wild, just wait till you get to the other parts, and you start to realize just how wild it is. And God, I just realized something. Earlier today, I was testing green screen with my application to do green screen. I have green lights turned on right now. The green screen wasn't working right. The green screen wasn't working right, and I just realized it's because I have green lights turned on. See that? Oh my God. I'm a dumb guy sometimes. You know? What color do we want? Blue? Let's just go over to blue. Are they all working? Oh my God, the overhead lights work. This took some reconfiguring, and I had to ask help. I needed help from the lady who is ostensibly my wife. Let's see, what color do we want? What color do we want in the background? Green? Blue? Blue? Dark blue? Okay, we're going dark blue today. Unless you guys vote in the chat, let me know. The Habitat for Humanity has big chunks of butcher block usually. Should we go to Habitat? We got to go to Habitat for Humanity. Then if they have big chunks of butcher block, I'm a fiend for butcher block. I love it. Orange? All right, we go borange. Let me see if I can get like a solid orange. There we go. That's pretty orange. There, orange. Orange in the background. If you ask for orange in the background, you'll get it. Purple? Purple. Is that purple? Hold on. That's more purple. There we go. Current vote is on purple. Okay. Joel G says, I was born in 1986. I might be his reincarnation. Try asking me a question. Oh my God. Joel G might be Frank Herbert. Wait, when did Frank die? When's Joel G's birthday? Frank Herbert. When did he die? February 11th. You can, yes or no, February 11th is your birthday, or I guess February 12th. Because it wouldn't reincarnate on the same day. It'd probably be the next day, right? Because space-time is magic and... Oh my God, what did I just do? Oops. I pushed that button. I set my hand down and hit one of the hotkeys. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life, folks. Sometimes I set my hand down on the hotkey. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. No, wait. I changed to Aquarium Adventures idea of orange. Okay, we're back to orange. Current vote, orange. Okay. Orange background. There we go. September. Okay, then you can't. You're not the guy. Joel G, you're not the guy. Okay, you're not the guy. All right. Focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert ads for you. No. Go away. Go away, ad reminder thing. Okay. Viewer activity. We don't have any viewer activity. How's our health as far as our stream goes? Our stream is good. Shopping. Tag here to share and earn. Help viewers shop your stream and discover something new. No. Stream setting. Analytics. 17,000 people watching. 45 views. We only have 45 views. How is that possible if we have 17,000 people watching? We need more people watching. I guess that's the problem. That's the problem we need around here. I got to do more dramatic things. Backflips. Stuff like that. And then, boom. Viewers will be coming in. That reminds me. I got to check the tracking on this. Okay, the delivery date will be provided as soon as possible. UPS, I think, has lost my package. Oh no, it's made its way to Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon. They said the weather was bad and that they might be delayed. But they didn't say where they were or what was going on. But now, as of this morning, they at 4:57 a.m., they've arrived in Portland, Oregon. Oregon? I hear the weather's bad out there, guys. I hear the weather's bad out there. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? It's nice out here. It's pouring down rain for friggin' days, dude. It's been moist out here. It's got cold, and then now it's getting wet. Although it has warmed up, I will say. Although it says it's 37 degrees outside. So maybe it's not gotten warm. Maybe it's just potentially warmer. A high of 46, but I will say this. Next week, it's currently saying Monday is going to be in the 60s. I have no idea how that makes any sense in January. Somebody sent me a text message. What's this? Oh, it's from Vicky. She says to take a look at an app. It's 850 cents a year per user. That's not bad. That's not bad for an app. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're back. All right, we're back on the right screens. Raining on snow. My delivery guy hates me today. Raining on snow is rough. That's rough. How much was the total snowfall up in your neck of the woods, Witchy Cat? How was it, how deep is it outside? Is it deep? There's a thing I forgot. I gotta start up the green room. I gotta get in the green room, boys. Boys, we gotta get in the green room. Get in here. Okay, I'm in here. I'm in the green room. Am I supposed to shout out something? What's this? Is this sounds?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Okay. There's sounds here.
I don't believe in belts. There should be no ranking system for toughness.
What the fuck? What are all these sounds? Oh. Other people have been uploading...
Wipe your ass with them?
People have been uploading sounds into their Discords. Why don't we have sounds? Oh my God, you guys, we need to add sounds. Who's on that? Who's in our Discord and wants to start adding sounds? Somebody's got to start adding sounds to our Discord. We need some sounds. Let's see. Let's see if we can't find a funny sound in here.
Is it me? Can you hear me? The wind burned her a little bit in the pool.
Oh, sometimes. The wind burned her a little bit in the pool. Oh, we got Discord sounds. All right. All right. We need some sounds added to our madness here. Potentially ones that aren't copywritten. That would be helpful. Although I guess I could go and download a bunch of sounds off of the friggin' insanely expensive music service that I pay for every year. We could do that. We could download a bunch of sounds. We have a storm in the UK. Performed a fence delete on my garden last night. Oh, God. Did your fence blow away in a storm? Was it Mary Poppins style? Did it just go flying off, or Wizard of Oz style? That's a real question. You're the guy, Joel G, just not that guy. True. Uh-oh, Kiwi Mamo's got to go. What happened? Oh, my gosh. Where'd he got to go? You got probably important stuff. What happened to Mike? Mike was here, and he asked about Tonina Belem, and then he left. It's because she loves fancy goldfish. We have about 60 fry nearing 1 inch right now. Would love to try different fish, but I'm not pushing it yet. Wait, what? I purchased a new 75-gallon tank, and my fiance is not making me get rid of the 55 it replaced. Oh, okay. Kelly, that is good news. I like that. That's a good sound. If you got a new tank and your spouse is like, "Oh yeah, you don't have to get rid of the other tank. You can keep both tanks." That is winning for sure. Now you get to have a double. You get a double tank action. 75-55. Can you do over under on a 75-55? I think it's possible. Not too bad actually. About a foot pre-rain. Oh, only a foot of snow. Okay, I would have expected so much more. The passes out here got blasted. I mean, I think they got like 10 feet of snow in a week or whatever. It's wild. Still here. Let's talk plants. The rarer, the better. I mean, I gotta say that like I am on a plant kick right now for sure. I'm just re-upping and getting back into refreshing my brain about plants and about what's going on as far as plant stuff goes, because I'm working on videos. So I don't really want to like throw it all out there in a live stream and then accidentally end up feeling like I already talked about that and not put it in the video. So it's kind of the reason I try to not talk too specific unless there is a specific thing that people are asking about on the videos, because I have learned over the years that I will accidentally in my brain be like, yeah, I already talked about that in a video. It must be in a video I made. And then come to find out weeks and weeks and weeks later that I never did, and it wasn't in the video, and then I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind, and then I have doubts. I cast self-doubts upon myself because my brain's not working good. And then I'm like, it's just a real cluster. It's a real cluster, and we like to stay away from the cluster Fs, you know what I'm saying? The cluster Fs. Oh my God, we have gifted memberships. We have gifted memberships from Witchy Cat. 5 of them. Witchy Cat has donated 5 memberships, and at least one of them landed on somebody who's in the chat. Kelly Roach was gifted a membership. Congratulations. Kelly Roach is back on the membership squad, and I know that you've been a member before because you do not have the brand new member logo. You have the Solid Snake logo, which means you're working your way up there. Witchy Cat has Mr. Chips logo, and then you're working your way up there. Some people out there have got the Olivia badge, the Olivia Blue Ribbon badge. Those are the senior members, okay? And by senior members, it's more like the Scientology thing of like when you work your way up to the C Corps or whatever. That's basically what's going on with them. Like they're full bore, like badge wielding. They're like badge wielding cult members. Really? Is this a cult? Not really. Only the fun parts. We only do the fun parts of the cult stuff, so we don't do any of the negative stuff. We don't do any of the unfun stuff like unpaid labor. We don't do that. We don't do any of the wife swapping or anything like that either. So it's more of just like a fun cult where we'd be able to hang out and goof off and talk about goofy nonsense, which sounds like it sounds reasonable to me. I'll join on my own once I get through our wedding in September. Costs are adding up fast. Oh, I can give some input on that situation. I've been involved in a lot of weddings, and I would tell you it's not in a friendly way. It's not like I had a lot of friends got married and I was in their weddings. I facilitated and cooked and coordinated a lot of weddings in my time. And the number one recommendation I give people is keep the price down. Squish the price down as small as humanly possible. The amount of regret I've seen over the decades, which it is decades now, from people post-wedding that they loved it. It was great. It was great. It was great. But the brow-furrowing, sweat-inducing, butt-cheek clenching when it comes time to settle the bill is just not worth it. So try to keep the price down. Keep it a simple affair. You're feeding a bunch of people. You're doing all this stuff for other people that they ain't got no gratitude right? They're just there. They're going to have a time. And by the way, 90% of them feel like, oh, we're obligated to be at this wedding. Whether people want to admit it or not, I've seen it over and over and over again from so many people. They're like, oh, I have to go to this wedding. To me, going to a wedding sounds like a great time. It's a good excuse to wear some fancy pants, dance with girls, potentially have a good time, eat some food, blah, blah, blah. But now being a dad and being a parent and being in a family, I can understand why people are not super stoked to go. Because in the past, it was more like the Wedding Crashers, right? In the past, it was more like the Wedding Crashers type situation. Nowadays, it's the kid's tired, we all get home, and everybody just wants to go to bed. And not in the fun way of going to bed. It's just they're tired and going to sleep and worn out. So I can see where people are coming from, but I still think it's a good time. And I'll go to anybody's. Well, not anybody's wedding. I have enemies. I wouldn't go to my enemies' weddings. Well, maybe I would to. No, I wouldn't go to my enemies' weddings. Even screwing with somebody's wedding wouldn't be fun. So, but my recommendation is like keep it simple, keep it quick, do it on a reasonable day that people can be there. So that it does facilitate everybody like being able to come, and it'd be simple for them to come and go and have a good time and then be done with it. Everybody thinks that their wedding is like this super, super amazing special moment. It's a super special moment for you, not for the 100 people that are there milling around some area that wasn't even designed to really have a wedding. But keep it cheap, keep it affordable, keep it quick, get it done. Aquarium Adventure says, I got married in Vegas for pretty much that reason. I could invite everyone I knew, knowing full well most people wouldn't come. Yeah, well, that's true. The Vegas wedding is a little bit of a cheat code because you can go and get it done. And, you know, you could play some blackjack or whatever. I don't know. Roulette. I like to play roulette. If I go gambling, I like to play roulette. It's just, I don't know if any of those games are pure chance, but roulette feels like the most pure chance game that you could play. So I like playing the roulette. That ball's going to bounce around. It's going to land. And maybe I pick 17 or whatever. I don't know. And maybe it lands on it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. The Olivia one is after 2 years. I believe so. But Skog Shrimp and stuff, you have the honorary badge of being the only producer tier, I believe. The only producer member. Let me go look. Skogs has a special badge. I should make a special badge for... Yeah, actually, I'm put that on my list. I need to make a special badge for producers. Let's see. Where's the... Oh, this thing. Here's the button here. Members. And then we go... Isn't there a button that we can do that? There's a button that you can sort. Total time as member. Okay, here we go. So total time as member, Fish Tank Barn, John Gilman, The Fishy Mailman, Daryl Deemer, Groveside Animals, Grassy Peak, Alyssa Bentley, Mick Irving, Big Smoke, and Ginger Graves make out the top 10. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. That's the top 10 right there. Although the people at 59 months end at Mick Irving. So people at 59 months, they've been the longest. I wonder if it updated Skogs to only being a producer tier. I think that's what it did. We'll have to figure that out. I'm going to have to make a producer badge. That's what I got to do. Membership levels. Can I edit that? Do. Is there a way to do that? Add perk? There's got to be a way to do that. Huh. Oh, perk type. Here we go. Okay, there it is. Exclusive member-only videos, early access to videos, member-only live chats. There's got to be a way to do that. Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. I don't know. I'm going to have to get to the bottom of it. And doing it during live stream seems like a weird thing to do, but I don't know. I'm going to have to get to the bottom of it. I run the coffee cart here, but I am a producer on Patreon. That's right. We have, oh my God, Witchy Cat is a producer on Patreon too. We have Patreon producers, although we lost some of our Patreon producers. We lost them. They went away. I don't know where they went, but they are gone. They left. Cool Team says they like the new camera angle. Well, thank you. I'm in a whole new room, dude. I'm in a whole new room. I'm in a brave new world. I'm in the studio now. I got to tell you, the biggest difference with the studio now is Vicky picked up a rug from Costco that's washable. You can put it in your washing machine, and it was like $40. And I slapped this down on the ground. It's all of a sudden like a real room in here. Slapped a little rug down. It's no longer concrete. It feels like a real room now. So that's a hot thing. It's just hot. You know what I'm saying? Like people are. What do you do on Twitter now? If you tweet, what is it called now? If you tweet, what the hell is it called now? What's it called now? I personally use the name X religiously in a passive-aggressive manner because it is such a bad move from a branding perspective. Yeah, it's the worst thing ever. It's so stupid. What's it called now? Instagram's threads should just be called tweets. Okay, that doesn't help. Why is twitter.com the hell website so funny? I don't know. No one can, there seems to be no answer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's called now. But people are tweeting about the rug and how hot it is. Is it a zing? It might be a zing. That's right. They might be zinging. They're musking. You got that dirty musk app? You got that dirty musk app? I don't know. I technically have an account on there. I haven't been on there in years. It's a useless app, I have to admit. It's a useless app. I mean, at least TikTok, you occasionally like you get people post on stuff on there that's like useful, and then they post it onto Instagram later, and then they post it onto YouTube Shorts later. So I catch up on that. I don't even have a TikTok. Vicky has a TikTok. If you guys want to check hers out, I have no idea what it is, but I don't know if she's on there dancing or I don't know what she's doing. But she has a TikTok. I never got one because I didn't. Honestly, I didn't want the direct access from the Chinese government. I think was realistically my thought behind there. Realistically, I think that's where my was like, nah, I don't like that. And then I just was like, yeah, no, I'm good. You know. This rug really ties the room together. It does. And I got to admit, I would be very upset, Lebowski style, if somebody came in and pissed on the rug and stole it, you know? Not long as a member here, but Patreon, on the other hand. That's true. I think Steven Skoglund might be... Let's look it up. Where is that now? There's a button. Settings? Oh, audience. There it is. They changed it to audience now. They like to update these things. Lifetime. Rob the Butcher was a producer on there for a long, long time. We love Rob. We want to go visit Rob. We haven't been able to do that yet, but we want to go visit him. Why isn't this fitting the screen? Settings? Why doesn't this fit the screen? Do I really have to scroll over? Like, just make the window fit on the screen. Join date. That's what we want. Oh. Well, that's the crazy thing. People come on to Patreon now. There's a free membership thing, and they're just joining at the free level. A whole bunch of people joined at the free level, and I don't know why they are joining at the free level on Patreon. I don't know. Maybe they think there's content there that they're not getting elsewhere, but I guess they do get free updates, so that's cool. Oh my god, I have to scroll down here and then drag over. And then it doesn't even fit. Why doesn't this window fit? This window doesn't fit. I don't know. I don't know why this window doesn't fit. For whatever reason, this screen on Patreon is like not optimized to fit the screen. I don't know why. You have to like scroll over. So let's see. Let's see. Who is still a paid member? Steven Skoglund is actually number one. Emden Hollander was the first to become a patron. They canceled in 2022. COVID, I think. I think COVID got him. I'm not sure. Then Jay Tank, I think, was this, but it doesn't say when they joined. Oh, July 7th, 2017. Okay, they joined, but they never paid. They joined up at the $10 level and were never charged. Then the other one, then the next one is Corey from Aquarium Co-op, although he canceled in 2018, so 5 years ago. Steven Skoglund joined July 10th, 2017. And is currently paid up as of January 1st, 2024. So look at that. And then, so yeah, I think Skoglund is the oldest. Then we have Kevin Hayes, Mattercat, and Pamela Earlywine. Oh my God. Those are OGs right there. Those are OGs from 2017. Let's see who else. Is there anybody else on this list? Like big shout out to all of them who've been supporting for that long. It's amazing. Pamela Earlywine is the last one on this page, I think. Yep. A lot of other people canceled. Oh no, here we are. Dean Feldman, Master Beta. The Master Beta has been around for and is still here. Okay, so those are the top longtime contributors, 2017 to now, which is amazing. And, it's a weird thing. I met up with an old friend of mine yesterday I hadn't seen in, I don't know, at least 15, 20 years. In a very interesting situation. Long story short. All right, let's make long story short. Vicky was going to a new meeting up here. Ladies meeting. Ladies meeting up. Ladies doing meeting stuff, right? Talking about knitting or whatever. I don't know. And they were talking about knitting in vaginas or whatever women do at meetings. I don't know what they do. And she became friends with somebody at one of the women's meeting, right? And they became friends and this and that. And And after a few months of knowing each other at these meetings, the lady mentioned who she was married to, and Vicky was like, "What? Who are you married to?" It turns out it's somebody that I known for upwards of 30 years. I think I met him when I was like 13 or something like that. I hadn't seen him since we were probably like, I think 30 would be the oldest. That was the last time that we seen each other. But anyhow, we saw him yesterday and caught up on all of the stuff that's been going on. He has an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I've got a 5-year-old, and they were all playing and having a great time, and we ate sandwiches and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? When people meet up, they hang out. And he was asking me about a bunch of questions about stuff and things. And, one of the things that kind of came up in conversation was, having navigated through the COVID pandemic and choices that were made over the years in regards to making content on YouTube. You guys know I took a big break when I got sober because I had a lot of other things to deal with than just making goofy YouTube videos, and YouTube wasn't necessarily like a big part of my financial income. And the fact of the matter is that whether it was or not, the most important thing at the time was for me to get sober, and I needed to focus on that. And that by far outshined anything else I needed to do. And so, I just had to go do it, and I don't even know if I made a video that, like, I'm not going to make videos for a while. I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. I think I just kind of went away for a while. And then, it was time to come back, come back to making content. And I started making content again, and I started getting some traction, and things were kind of going pretty well. And the idea was, wow, if I can build this up, I can take the shot at making content. My overarching goal is to be in a position where I can actually get financing or something like that for actual, real, I don't know, videos that aren't just a video that you put up on YouTube. You want to call it a movie? I don't know. I would like to make something feature sized, right? Like someday. I don't know when or whatever. And honestly, the pandemic came and a lot of people just dropped off the face of YouTube. They dropped off from any kind of contact or whatever. I can go back and look and just see like the devastating sort of drop off of the uncertainty of the pandemic for people. Almost every comment was, I don't know what's going on with the pandemic. I can't afford to have money going out. Everyone was tightening their belt and freaking out. And one of the first things that goes is support for entertainment, right? So I'm extraordinarily grateful for the people that, hung on at $1 a month or $2 a month or $5 a month. I don't even know if there's a word for people that hung on at $100 a month at the producer level. I don't know if there is a word for that is more descriptive than just like, I'm grateful. Okay, moving on. The unfortunate reality is like, if I could live off $100 a month and one person was doing $100 a month, I would probably make YouTube forever. The unfortunate thing is that like the output of money every month is far more than that to maintain my family and stuff. And so when the pandemic was going on, I saw how much drop off there was, and I took an opportunity for a steady paycheck. And instead of doing specifically what I really, really wanted to do, which is, be behind the camera, write a thing, acting, making a movie or whatever, I said, okay, well, I should probably just go work and get a steady paycheck and do the thing, which ultimately is really important, and it probably is advisable. And I don't know that I made the wrong decision. But when you're looking back and you have 20/20 vision of where you were going to end up 5 years later, it kind of go, what the fuck, man? What was I thinking? What was I thinking at the time when you realized that, like, you most likely got catfished with a paycheck, right? Than anything else. And so, you know, it's kind of one of those situations where you go like, all right, you know, kind of what am I going to do now? What am I going to do to try and get enough content out there that I can hopefully like restart again and trying to make the content. And that was like one of the things that we were talking about yesterday is like just the level of coercion that like capitalism has brought to the United States and is ingrained in the United States and has made it seem like this is the normal thing, has allowed stuff like that to happen, right? And it's really unfortunate. And I really wonder, like, you know, we were talking about it yesterday, is like there would have to be some kind of a political will that is so large that it just couldn't be denied, that like pensions need to come back, real wages need to be applied to jobs, the social safety net needs to be large enough for people to ultimately like become better people, right? As opposed to this weird cash grab situation that we find ourselves in with these companies competing with a cash grab, right? It's hard to really like point a finger around at a corporation that is doing right by their customers, you know? It's so few and far between that you're like, can I even trust any of these corporations? And my answer to that invariably is almost like, nah. So, I really, it was a really tough conversation yesterday because this was somebody that knows my history. They know me intimately, I guess we'll put it that way. And we really, kind of hashed out a bunch of stuff. And the reality is that like everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. One foot in front of the other and just keep doing what we're going to do. And so not only was it like, wow, we got to talk about some tough stuff, but it was also like, all right, life is tough stuff sometimes, but we're just going to keep going. And hopefully rekindled a friendship that wasn't ruined by anything other than just neglect, I guess. I guess we were just neglecting the friendship. But we ran into each other again, and I'm going to do my best to avoid another 10-year a 10-year gap, right? Which our wives being friends is going to work out wonderfully because they're going to organize stuff, and then we get to go to it, and then we just get to be the dads, right? We get to be the dads standing around being like, well, how about that weather? You know what I mean? It gets freaking cold out, bro. So that's going to be cool. And by the way, lovely family. What a lovely family. A lovely wife. Amazing. It would be more people think the mini pancakes are adorable. Orange Venezuelan Corys would be second, but apistos kind of require you to have more than just a shrimp tank for them. What? What the hell is happening? I'm reading the chat. I don't know what's going on. I wouldn't expect retail weather at auction. What is happening? All right, I got to go back. I got to read this chat and find out what the hell's happening. The cool team says, I'd follow a creator on Patreon, so one day I'll pay them money. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I guess, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, like, if you follow a creator on Patreon and then, like, I don't know, say they release an album or they release a video, like a long format video, or they're doing like a live event or something like that. That's a good question. Have y'all checked out Moonlight Aquatics? No, it is on my list, though. I believe they're out in Mill Creek, right? Right? I think they're in Mill Creek. I saw a couple of posts about them, and it looks fantastic. Looks like a fantastic store, and I want to go. I definitely want to go check it out. It's right across from the Fred Meyer, next to the State Farm. Where is it? Oh, it's not in the Google Maps anymore, or yet. Okay, right across from the Fred Meyer in Mill Creek, I think. Is that... Where am I? I gotta find a street sign. 106... Is that 164th? I think that's 164th. 132nd? 132nd and 164th. That is Mill Creek. Oh, sweet mother of pearl. All right, I want you guys to understand something right now. I think I pressure washed this parking lot like 25 years ago. Because I did the one across the street. The one over there with the Heritage Bank. You guys don't even understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, I pressure washed this parking lot. It's probably since been repaved. But yeah, I pressure washed this parking lot and the one across the street. Is that hot? Is that hot? You'll have to ask the ladies whether it is or not. Man pressure washing. Although, I probably was cuter back then. I was like 20 years younger. I was fit as a fiddle back then, too. You could bounce a quarter right off of my abs, you know? Nowadays, I'm just fat, so it's cool. Dad bod, eating ice cream. You know what I'm talking about. I went the other day. Good place. They've been open for a month. He said he's getting a new shipment in every couple of weeks. It is in Mill Creek. Yeah. I definitely want to. I definitely want to drive out there and check it out. I wanted to contact him ahead of time so that if I come with cameras, I could film a little bit and do a little video. But I'm not sure exactly like who the owner is. So maybe I'll just drive over there. It's not very far, so maybe I'll just drive over there and I don't know, probably a half an hour drive or something. And check it out, and then ask them, hey, can I make a YouTube video about your store? Is that cool? Sometimes I've gone to places and they know who I am, and they're like, nah. Which I'm like, I don't understand. I've never portrayed a place negatively that I've gone to. Mainly because like the places that I should have portrayed negatively, I just never released a video about them at all. I didn't want to give any advertising to the places that didn't deserve it, I guess. Does that make sense? Yeah. I've just filled Mega Tank with 3,000 liters after fixing a leak. I'm now going to bed, assuming everything will be fine. Brutal, dude. Brutal. Brutal. Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun, though. Going to be fun. How well are you gonna sleep with a potentially leaking tank with 3,000 liters in it? How many liters of cola is that? It's 3,000 liters of cola. Duh, everyone knows that. Liters to gallons. I can't just do it in my head anymore. 800 gallon. So it's an 800 gallon mega tank. It's mega. Everybody knows it's mega. Oh my God. Good night. Good luck. Yeah, I don't know. You fix the leak and then go to bed. That's ballsy, bro. But it is late where you're at. It's like, what's coming up on midnight? 11. It's probably 11:10 out over there. I imagine that you're probably tired, and that's probably the deal. You're probably just going to go to sleep, and then you're going to see what happens in the morning. That's buck wild. But, like you said, fingers crossed. Hopefully it's okay. Here's something that's funny. I got to go pee. Do I have a be right back screen? Let's see. I do. Ah, smooth jams. Be right back. I gotta go pee. Oh, God, I hit my leg. Hit myself right in the leg. Okay, we're back. Oh, yeah, smooth jazz. Did you guys feel smooth? I felt smooth. I had to go pee, dude. Sorry. What do you want me to do? I had to pee. I'm an old man. Didn't want to pee my pants. I drank a bunch of coffee right before the show, so is this smart? I don't know, but either way. So the sounds on Discord... You need to be a Nitro subscriber. Really? I think you guys are Nitro subscribers, right? Tip: hold Control Plus to use soundboard in a game overlay. Oh, okay. Cool. Discord adds stuff all the time, and I was gonna say I bet they have a newsletter or whatever, but I just probably ignore it. And that's probably the problem is me, I would guess. Can't find the turtle food. My turtle is looking at me like, do you want me to make triangle cuts in your Anubius? Because I will. Oh. Hungry turtle needs turtle food. Will resort to roughage if you don't feed him. That's true. Actually, when I had turtles when I was a kid, they'll eat just about anything. You can throw some lettuce in there. I fed them dog food a lot. They like dog food, like wet dog food, peanut butter, all sorts of stuff. I liked having turtles. I don't know if I'll ever have turtles again, but I liked having them when I had them. Lamau. I've put down some paper towels. It'll be fine. Okay. That does make sense. If you put down some paper towels, it's probably good for the 3,000-liter aquarium. 800 gallons. I mean, if it's like, if we're talking like name brand ones, All right. Must have fixed a leak with duct tape. No, flex tape. Flex tape. Where's that flex tape? We need that flex tape meme. Oh wow, you can make your own meme. Look at this. Where's the next one go? Can we make it? Does it even work? Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't, like, go. Meh. Do. Oh, this little guy's in my way. I can't see my screen. I gotta set that down. Boink. Remove. But yeah, I guess you could potentially make this. Does it work? Actually, let's throw it in the Discord. Let's see if it works. Nope. Deleted. There we go. That's the image. That's the image link. Does this work? Oh. Oh, it's not a moving meme. It's just a still meme. Well, that's dumb. Guys, that's dumb. How do you get out of here? Oh, you can't leave that page once it's open. All right, well, whatever. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what people have come up with. That's a good one. Rude comment that doesn't make sense. They throw the OK boomer on it. Oh, this applies to me. Ice cream, my problems? Yeah, I'd be cream jamming. You know? Oh. How to get a job. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this makes sense. This is exactly how you get a job. Reddit coming through. Reddit coming in hard. Oh, here we go. Oh. See, I don't have hangovers anymore, so I don't have to cure them. This cure doesn't work. It don't work for your hangover. There we go. Let's get out of there. We're just looking at memes being ridiculous. Okay, well, let's move on. Where's the chat? I lost chat. Did I close it? No, this is over here. Tank lit by the Bell and Howl Bionic Spotlight. Flex tape and ShamWows on the floor. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. You gotta go top tier ShamWows. You can't just do paper towels. You gotta do ShamWows. That's much better than Witchy Cat. Talk to everyone while I pee. Hey, everybody pees, so sometimes you gotta leave and go pee. All right, should we play a game of Risk before, because people stopped chatting. I started looking at memes and people stopped chatting, so should we play a game of Risk before we get going? And then another question. Zipgun was asking, I almost called him by his real name. Zipgun was asking about a game called Pal World, and I gotta know, do people want me to play Pal World on stream? Because it's $27, so I feel like I'm committing $27 to play Pal World. I don't know if there's the desire, right? Is there a desire for me to play Pal World on stream? Because I'll do it. If there's a desire, I will do it. I will play Pal World. Because the early release is out, and I could probably play it after I buy it. I'd have to buy it. I'll probably have to buy it off stream, and then, you know. Only if you're interested in it. It seems like a hot game right now. It looks like fun. I don't know. I got to admit. It looks like fun, and could be fun. Oh, I've dropped in world ranking quite a bit. I had a lot of people suicide me over the weekend when I was playing. I played a couple games because the girls weren't around. I played a couple games of Risk because I got all my chores done, all my stuff done, and I gotta admit, I was getting suicide slammed by people like crazy, and it was disappointing. So I've dropped in world rank quite a bit, but it is what it is. I'm 237th now, that's just abysmal. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Ooh. Spaceport Sigma, but only 4 players. I don't like all that. I'm not a big fan of like the 4-player games. It's like there's not enough players playing. Does that make sense? When there's only 4, it's like it's really easy for somebody to get a foothold like super early and nobody can like go against them. So when there's 4 players, it's like it's just really easy to turn the tables right out the gate and just snowball, steamroll, whatever you want to call it. The people just get out of hand super fast, and it's ridiculous. Inactivity neutral. I don't like inactivity neutral, but it's what we're doing. Let's see. What scene do we go to? This one? This is the scene. Here we go. Now you guys will be able to watch. Is anybody else joining? We were waiting for the 6th player, but seemingly, I don't know. We're going to leave that game. We'll find a different game. We'll go find a different game to play. We'll go all the way this way. We'll go backwards. Fixed. Europe advanced. I don't really want to. Oh, Alliances on? I don't want to play Alliances on. I don't like playing Alliances on. It bothers me. Let's see. What do we got? Oh no, this is a disgusting game. Do not play that. Those settings are, you're welcome to be probably playing for 5 hours just sitting there. Some of these settings will like automatically stalemate, and that's one of them. Alcatraz, capitals, ugh. I got to pull a Bentley Pasco and head out for a meeting to finish my work day. Have a good week, everybody. Well, that's good. I'll just go chat there. It's like a mix of Pokemon, Ark, Valheim, and a few others. The other day, I accidentally watched a Risk video, and now Rust videos have been showing up in my YouTube feed like crazy. And Rust looks like kind of fun, but yeah. I don't know. I guess we just have to. We'll just have to create a game. To anybody out there, do not join my lobby. That would be cheating, and I'll get banned from playing Risk anymore. So don't join my lobby. That is not good. Don't do it. Don't do it ever. Don't join anybody's lobby. That somebody that you know. Don't do that. It's cheating. It's bad. So don't. Let's see. We could just go chat there, lol, and stream it. I don't know where are we going to go chat? What are we talking about? Cool Team says I might even buy it. I was thinking about buying the Pal World. I was considering it, and for like late night streams when I'm just here chilling, and you know, I don't necessarily want to do like a crazy fish, a late night fish stream, as it were. And I just wanted to do like a playing a game stream. But I haven't played it yet, and I'm not 100% sure of like how the gameplay exactly works. It looks like a long format type of game, and if that's the case, then how did I get dirt on my mouse without going anywhere? I was just right here. How did that happen? So I was trying to figure out if like if it's the type of game where I could just stream for a little while, hour and a half or something, late night, be playing, and then walk away, or if it's the type of game that like, no, you get sucked in and you got to be stuck, you got to be playing, right? So I don't know yet. I haven't fully seen much of the gameplay yet, as it were. Or it's true, I could start up Minecraft again, but I can't find my Minecraft password. It's still been an issue, although I could potentially just go and do the recovery, the password recovery, which is probably what I should do. But you know, it almost feels like rude to do that now because it's been so long. Oh my god, this setup is horrific. The blizzards are ridiculous. Of course green went there. Of course. Of course green goes for the Scotland cap. Just a nightmare. So I could potentially go Denmark cap. But then I'd have a split bonus back here. I might be able to just take that split bonus for a turn. Where else can I cap? That's horrible. Oh my god, the only other like potential cap location I have is Benghazi, which is so bad. Not good. Not a good cap location. Not a good capital location. Wow. Wow. Not good. Not good, bros. Thanks for the whack setup. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Recap Harris says, yeah, the password recovery would be simpler. Would it at this point, would it be simpler than just buying and playing Pal World? It might be simpler to just play Pal World. We don't know with the current password. Yeah, I mean, it would be probably simpler to just do the password recovery, I think. You're right. So I think with this board set up right now, the only capital we know of is green right here. They're likely going to take Iceland. They're going to probably put here. Oh, I guess I'll put here. They'll hit Iceland. I'm going to stack on my capital. We don't know where anybody else is. We don't know where anybody is. Green just took Iceland and then put back onto their capital, hopefully, because they're super smart. I'm going to put 1 on this 3. I'm going to attack this red 1. I'm going to put the rest on my capital. Because I don't know where anybody is, but if I can get a bonus for the second turn, or a first round bonus, I don't know, however you want to put it. This is round 1, right? This is round 1, so round 2, hopefully I have a bonus. And then I can start to take some stuff down here, but this is just a nightmare. Oh, Pink's down here. Okay, crazy. Pink's here. I bet you Pink's capital is in a stupid spot like Tunisia or Nalut. I wonder if it's in Nalut. It might be. Hopefully my 2 survives and I'm able to get... Where is it going? It's going back. Oh my god. Did they do a Nalut? Oh my god. I'm playing with like absolute noobery here. So I'm going to put a 1 up there. Red will know. So the reason I'm only putting a 1 up there is for this. I can do this take, and then I can go like this. And then hopefully green is cool. Hopefully green is cool. Hopefully green lets me keep my bonus. Right? Hopefully green lets me keep my bonus going into the next turn, because I bet you pink's capital's on Nalut, which is crazy. It's absolutely insane. Pink should have capped anywhere else. Anywhere. This capital I have on Benghazi is horrifically bad. This is so bad. It's not good. This is the opposite of good. Do not recommend. 1 stars. 1 out of 10 stars. Let's see what black does here. Is black just going to suicide my cap? I don't know. I'm going to give him a... I'm going to give him a fist bumps. I'm going to let him... It's cool. We're cool. We're buds. Don't worry about little yellow capital down here. Don't worry about this little yellow capital. This little yellow capital down here, don't worry about it. Okay, I have nothing in Spain, nothing in France, nothing in Italy, nothing in Dinaric Alps, nothing. I have nothing in the whole entire middle of the board. It's freaking crazy. This setup is buck wild bad. I don't know what to say about it. It's just dog shit. And I bet you pink's capital is right here, and which is just so stupid. Which unfortunately they're probably gonna hit my 2 and my 1 on the next turn. Which is going to be bad news, because pink is going to be over here, and I don't know if anybody is going to stop them, because I can't see shit out here. I can't see nothing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're doing. Green was cool with me. Lose a bunch on that 3. They still got 5. They get my 1. They're getting this bonus. They're getting this bonus next turn. This is dog shit. I'm telling you. It's horse shit. Okay, so what do we got to do here? We got to do some sneaking around, because green can see here, green can see here. So if I place here and hit this 1, not good. If I place here and hit this black, I think I'll be fine. But I do want to make sure that I have an outside troop situation here. And I want red to know that we chillin'. Alright. We're going to take this black territory right here. And we're going to go back and keep a 15 on our capital. Because this is foobard. You know what I'm saying? This is foobard. This setup here is fucked up, man. I do not recommend. There's a possibility that I can take the Orient over here. This big bonus. White is smashing around. What the hell was white doing? 'Cause everybody's taking the middle of the map, which is just bad for me, because I'm out here. I'm out here just, just being out here on the edge of the map. The thing is that, like, I could be on the edge of the map somewhere where I'm really holding down a bonus. I'm in the middle of this stupid 3-point bonus, right? The North Africa bonus, and it is not a good place to be. Potentially, green is going to do something here that I may or may not like. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they're trying to take Russia. I got 10 troops. They put a 13 there. Hopefully I don't hit my 3. Don't hit my 3. Let me generate some troops. So one of the problems I have right now is I think pink is over here in Nalut, and they've got a 4 right here in Jordan. So if I hit right around here, pink is going to know that I'm right here. in Benghazi. And they're likely going to start doing weird stuff because of it. I want them to not know I'm here for as long as possible. Because they're getting this big bonus over here. They're getting 12 a turn already. Oh, and they're just going to put everything over here. And here they come. So now they know I'm here. So we need a spot to take a card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 here. I'm going to take that card. I'm going to give him this one. And then hopefully they just leave me up there in Scandinavia. I'll give him a yeah. And black is getting 24 already. Oh my god. Black is steamrolling like crazy right now. Yep, and they're just going to start fucking me over. Yep. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Hey, why wouldn't they just start slapping any bonus that I possibly have? Let's see. Pink gets 9, or what are they getting? 12? So they might actually have a 21 next turn. Why? Why would you do that? You have a 6-on-2 over here. What a fucking dick. See, this shit makes no sense. Like, why is green doing this? So green can't get this bonus. That's why. First off, green can't get this bonus up here. It's a split bonus, and they can't get around to the other side. Black just took them out from the Russia area. Except for down here. There's a 7 in the corner. There's no reason to hit this. There's no reason to take me out of there. So why? What are you doing? But this is what I've noticed a lot in the last couple of weeks. There's a lot of people that are just 100% willing to just completely throw away their game and just suicide into people. That's really what I've noticed of late. Why is that the case? I do not know. But that's one of the things that's been happening. And yeah. And I'm guessing that's probably some of that action right there. If I had to wager, I guess. I've lost 23 troops. I've only killed 8. I've killed 8 troops. I've lost 23. That's freaking crazy. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this KD ratio. That's fucking buck wild, dude. So bad. So I'm not going to get a bonus. So I think the easiest thing I can do right now is just hit black. And then just sit here. Just take a card. Oh, what? You give it like a shocked face? Like, oh, what? You know, like you just hit all my troops out of here. Yeah, I'll hit your bonus. I'll take away at least one of them. And maybe white will do some damage to you. They got 16. You're still getting 21, so nobody even hit anything of black up here. I got 4 dudes. Look at this. What did pink get? Did pink still get 12? Nope. Somebody's putting the pressure on pink, so they only got 5. Let's see. Black came and just took that. Green still getting 10. They traded early. I don't know why they traded early. That's weird. No reason to trade early. Gregon. Hit this pink 9. Why are people like hitting my troops? I'm down to one position now, so anybody could kill me. Hit this 9. No, didn't do anything. With any luck, pink will move this 9. Let's see. Red is getting 11. How much was black getting? A lot, right? 21? Yeah, that's not good. I got basically 3 options here. Hit whites 2. Hit a 9. Or continue to mess with black. Pink just keeps leaving that 9 here. The only option I have right now is to trade because then I have less cards. I don't know where their capital is, so I'm not going to push it. So the reason I traded early, I don't have a bonus. I've got stacks sitting next to me, and if I'm on 5 troops, somebody's going to at least take a shot at killing me. I would have only had, what did I have? I would have had 30. Yeah, I would have only had 30 on my capital. 35 is at least doable. You figure black's going to hit this. They're going to have 5 cards next turn. Next turn, they'll be on a forced trade to 15. So 15 plus their, what are they getting now? They're getting 29 now because no one's hitting them. No one's attacking them at all. So black just has the middle of the board and Russia. So black currently has, let's see. Dinaric Alps, Southeastern Europe, Eastern Europe, Russia. So that's 15, 19, 23, and Southern Europe, or if it's just territory bonus. But nobody's going in, nobody's doing nothing. So black could potentially be wicked smart and have stacked a bunch of troops right here to potentially try and kill me next turn. So I might end up taking the white 2. I might take the white 2, but I'm not sure what pink's doing. They put one of their whole turns over here, and then have just had this 9 sitting here right next to me. I don't want to hit a 9. The chances are I lose a bunch. I lose a bunch of troops off of that. Currently, I'm not card blocked. You know, realistically, if I had like 50 or 60 on my capital, I probably would go up and break black and then come back to my capital. But I don't have enough troops. I do not have enough troops for all that. So they got 5, traded for 10. All right. I have like no way to disguise that I'm on one territory. What's black gonna get? I don't know. We'll see. So you'd think that like black was a real sneaky Pete. They could have put a big stack right back here when they fortified. So they took all this on their last turn. They could have put a stack here. Like fortified a stack right here. So when I did hit up, it would have exposed a stack. Then they would have gotten their troops, gotten their trade, and put it on the stack. Right now they're getting 29 troops plus a 15 trade, 34. It's not enough to hit my capital. So I'm safe for this turn, but they might slam it into my capital anyhow. Just to weaken my capital, but you never know. I do not have a trade on 3, which means I'm going to have to go to 4 cards, which means somebody will probably kill me when I'm on 4 cards, which would be the guess, which is what I would wager. chances are green is just too stupid to go into black. Red, I think, is over here because they broke pink, I think red broke pink over here. So, you know. It's my next card, I think, is going to be here again. I don't know if black was smart enough to move over like 40 or 50 troops. Did they fortify away? They fortified away from here, so they didn't... Okay, yeah. They fortified away from Greece, so they didn't fortify in anything, right? Because they had a 4 here. What did they have left? Let's see. Let's look at the log. They lost 1. They had 2, so they pulled that 1 back. Okay, so technically... What's red getting? 5. Red's still getting 5, or pink's still getting 5. Somebody is still hitting pink. Red got 10, so they either have France or Spain over here. Let's not antagonize them too much. They would likely just take their turn and slap it into my cap. So yeah, I think that's that. Oh my God, they're getting 38 now. They're taking more territories. They're taking more bonuses. No one is doing anything to black. So, you know, kind of is what it is. Black is just going to steamroll this board, or everyone's building up on their capital and then going to then hit black. Hopefully I have a trade. I don't have a trade. I'm going to 5, which means I die next round after this. Somebody's going to kill me for 5 cards for sure. Where do they fortify from? From here, off that way. They got a big stack somewhere. I don't know where they have it. They got to have a big stack somewhere. White's still getting 16. I potentially could come over here and break the Orient. 1. Green traded and hit once and stopped. Red's getting 9. So yeah, they are on France or Spain. Unsure. Unsure as to where. I don't know how much pink... I don't know how much pink has put out. They're still getting 5. If they hit this way and they only have like 10 on there... Oh, no, they're trading. No reason to try and kill pink. I don't think I can get a kill on anybody. White was still getting troops. The problem is I'm only getting 5, and I still gotta attack for a to get a card because I don't have a trade. It's not like I can sit and not have a trade. Nobody is hitting black. They're all the way over here in the Orient. I'm just gonna see. They probably have it set up to take me out. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I figured they'd have a stack somewhere. Surprising that they put it down in the Orient, but I figured that there would be a stack up here. Although I guess they are just smart enough to go like, yeah, you put one over there because I'm gonna attack this way that time. Yep, there it goes, and I'm dead. Yep. So nobody did anything to black. I just lost so many rank points. It's fucking retarded. But once again, we've played a bunch of noobs, and I just don't understand it. I just don't understand this game sometimes. But it is what it is. I don't know why Pink decided that they were going to put their capital right over there. Makes no sense. Makes no sense that they would do that. Nobody attacked black at all. So right now black is going to win that game. Because they killed me, they get 5 cards a trade. They kill pink, they get they kill pink, they get their cards. They had 2 or what? How many cards did they have? 2, 3? I don't know. I can't remember. But they're basically going to kill pink. Then they're going to kill red. Then they're going to kill green. Then they're going to kill white. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you play with people that just aren't that good. And that's the result. You know, they're like, oh, let's be good neighbors. But then they just, it is what it is. Oh, well, it's a game where everybody's trying to kill each other, so you die sometimes. That's basically what it boils down to. I've been in the green room this whole time. Nobody joined in the green room, so we good. We good there. It's 3:52. We did get 5 new gifted members today from Witchy Cat. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. And did we have a fun stream today? I don't know, but I did lose at Risk. It's better than losing on Jeopardy, so that's all good. But yeah, the thing was, I had a bad cap from the beginning, and apparently Pink decided to put their capital right there, which makes no sense. I don't know why anybody would put their capital right on the loot, but it is what it is. Yeah, so it's a beautiful Monday, the January the 22nd. It's been raining this entire time. I can hear it. I can hear it going down the gutter out there, which, by the way, will be a fun video in the future when I make that gutter make no more sound. Because right now you can hear the water going blah, 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 down in it. I'm going to show you how to make it not make sound ever again. And so that will be a fun video. But I got to go, speaking of videos, I got to go shoot more video and record some more parts for some of the stuff that's coming out later this week. If you didn't check out the videos this week that came out this last week, go check them out. There's 3 new videos last week, and they really didn't get a whole lot of views. So that means you probably didn't watch it. So you should go watch it, because you probably didn't watch it, and then you will have watched it, and then you can send it to your grandma, and then your grandma, she can watch it, and then everybody would be super stoked. Anyhow, talk to you later. Hopefully you have a fantastic week. I hope to stream some more other stuff this week. Pal World. If you guys want me to stream Pal World, you gotta throw out some kind of comment. You have to tell me that you want me to do that. So you'll have to inform me that that's what you want me to do, and then I'll do it.